Alright guys, so Quantum Crypto Sniper here. We're just going to pull a couple of trades up that we're looking at for the rest of the week. Some of these we've already taken, but there's a good probably setup happening here on SIENNA on one of them. So this one here has, basically we've already taken the first trade, we're already up 5x on this one here, but we could potentially be looking at another entry, or it looks like we might be ready to go. If you haven't, it's probably not a bad time to take this on. So we've got our order blocks here, looks like we've mitigated inside. Yeah, we just is a simple trend trade. We keep going higher, this could be a big one actually, but our first target would be looking at around at least $100. Preferably actually we're looking at breaking the highs and maybe even going to 200, but for this first one here, it will be definitely 100. Followed by our next high, 136. So that's one trade there. Next one we're looking at taking, which hasn't moved, it's probably not a bad one for an early entry, is lava swap as well. Really early, it's all met our rules. It's very hard to see because such a low, or such a high time frame, but this would be a nice low risk, low investment, good profit margin, and we'd be looking at taking profits. The first target is at 5x simple. Normally I don't go to the tops, apart from SIENNA and a couple of others, but this one here I'm not going to be taking a risk of going to the top. We will be looking at probably just going to this first level here, which is roughly about 8x. What's that? Yeah, 8 to 10x, whatever it is, and then we'll be looking at taking out the rest of it here. If it goes, well, so be it, I'm not interested in that. I'm just looking after for the meat for the first one. We'll take our profit and move on to the next one from there. Next one, PRARE. Where's our PRARE? There it is. It's starting to lift off, but it's still very, very early. Plenty of time, I think we're already up almost 1x, or not, clever thereabouts. But we are looking at, so if you haven't already entered, it's probably not a bad time to go. Targets, again, I'm not interested in going to the top of this. I'm only looking at going for the first 4 or 5x, taking some profit around about here, and then maybe some more right here, and the rest we might let it go. We might go up more, but you can take it out if you want to, but I'll probably won't be chasing the rest of it. There's probably another level here. There, so take profit there, the bulk of it probably here, and then if it continues up there, take the rest of it there. Otherwise it's up to you what you want to do, but that's what I'm doing. Next one, RFOX. Where's RFOX? RFOX. So this has got some massive fundamentals. So, and it's very still early. There's been no pumping of this one done whatsoever. This could be a great long-term hold and a perfect time to enter it because we've just had this first pulse pullback. It might drop a tad little bit more here, but nevertheless it's not going to make that much of a difference because the potential gains here are quite much larger. And this one here I am expecting to go through out to the top. And normally twice the size of this, which would be roughly getting close to the $1 area. So this would be a nice time to actually take a trade here. Probably not the most refined, but you're not far off there. You're only talking about what, 10-20% potential drawdown if it does, or you can take a small half position there now and another half if it drops a little bit further. And there, with the first target, you're looking at, you know, taking some profits at least here, and then we can go up higher and leave some moon bags. Just let it go. You know, this one could be a potential massive one. But we'll see how that one goes. I'm already inside this, so I'm already up a couple of X. What have we got? Shop X. It's another one. It's got some massive upside potential. It just doesn't want to go just yet for some reason, but I think it might be ready. Yeah, I'm only up 50% on this. Was 1.5 to 2x there before, but it's pulled back a bit, which is probably a good time for you guys. But this is a great entry here. Lots of activity. Plenty of volume, and there's some massive upside potential to that if she wants to go. There's some news about this one here. They've all got news. You don't really care about that. But should it go to there? This thing had a lot of positive news that just tanked. I guess I don't know what to say, but it looks like it might be something of an opportunity if everyone's given up on it. Very low risk. You could only put half a position on, and you'd get you a lot potentially out of this. Even if we get to halfway, you're looking at what? That's a 10, 20. Even a 20x is basically simple. A 10x would be almost for sure, but it's got massive potential, and it's a great time to enter this one here. Actually, I mean, it's a little bit of risk. I mean, if we had a break of structure here and pull back, it'd be much nicer. But nevertheless, it's extremely low risk. Just put a small proportion if you haven't already taken one. This is what I'm doing. I've already done. You do what you want to do. You do your own research. And that should be today's trades that I'm looking at, or already done, or adding positions to. Hopefully they'll take off. It's been a bit sideways in the market. If we have a look at BTC, where it's going, still looking for sideways movements. There's a couple of things that could play out here, but we are definitely looking for more continuation to the upside. Right now, so yeah, it probably needs a little bit more sideways activity here. Might muck around a little bit more, gives a bit of a flag, pull up higher. We are looking at definitely about the 80 zone before it starts to give us a deeper pullback. Alternatively, if it doesn't do that, it could possibly give us a manipulation play, an expanding flat and pull back again, and then still drop down again. We'll see, time will tell. I'm not interested. I don't trade Bitcoin. I use it as a barometer on the rest of the market, but we'll see. And there you go. Good luck with it. Join us on the Discord, and hopefully you can get some of these trades on there as well a bit more regularly. And we'll try and get some more videos up there.